Hey YouTube, what's up? This is dbzmariogeno bringing you yet another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. And today I'm going to be facing dbzmariogeno. I believe I've faced him before and uploaded a video to my channel. I've faced him a few times, but yeah. Here we are going to... This is not my Nathan register list, okay. Going into the bag versus recorder, yeah. Alright, so this is actually a very close battle. Very close. I was behind for the majority of this battle. I'm not gonna like spoil or anything. I'm not gonna say that I won, but yeah, let's go into the battle right here. I'm using a OU Sun team. These are OU Pokemon, which means overused. In case you guys didn't know, they're basically like the best Pokemon to use in Wi-Fi battling. So he's gonna start off with his Latios here. I'm gonna go into Fennekin, which is actually a Ninetales, because obviously I can't use a Fennekin in a 5th gen game. Yeah. So I'm gonna get up the Sun, and I hadn't used this Ninetales in a while, so I kind of forgot what hidden power he had. So I go for the hidden power, and it turns out to be hidden power Ice, and so that's pretty good. But he still doesn't do half, so I'm not really that satisfied. He's gonna go for the Side Shock. It's gonna do about half. And here I kind of make a bad play, and I stay in, because I knew we had a Fortress on the team, so I was like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, so if I just switched to Victini there, I think it would have been a lot better, but oh well. So here I'm going to switch out into my Espeon, because, you know, if he wants to get up any rocks or spikes or anything, then my Magic Bounce ability will send him right back at him, which is pretty good. But he must have predicted that, so goes for the Volt Switch, gets a critical hit, which kind of sucks, but, you know, still does a little bit more damage. And he switches into a Landorus here. No, it's Landorus. Wow, what am I thinking? His Tornadus, right. Landorus, wow. I'm so dumb. So I'm going to go into Ninetales again. I'm just going to sack him here because he does have some weird sets on his Pokemon, so I'm not sure if it's going to be like a special Landorus. No, I keep on saying Landorus. A special Tornadus or a physical Tornadus, so I go into Ninetales just to see, and he is indeed a physical Tornadus. See, I didn't really need Ninetales anymore, because he doesn't have a Pokemon that can change the weather, and, plus, you know, Ninetales really can't do anything to the rest of his team. So he's going to go for a Tailwind here, which is like, whoa, okay, Tailwind, he's getting kind of serious here. I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. I believe I did that twice, and he's going to go for the Bulk Up, so now we're, like, trying to see if we can go to the highest, but I decided, nah, I'm just going to go for the Dragon Claw here. And that is going to do a huge amount. He's going to go for the Acrobatics. That's going to do a lot more this time because I had Multiscale the first time. You can find a Multiscale Giratina in a hidden hollow on Route 17, I believe, or Route 1. So yeah, somewhere there. So I'm going to go for the Roost, and that's going to get me back up. I believe that was a critical hit. Was that a critical hit? I'm not sure. Okay, no, it wasn't. Alright, so I'm going to go for the second Roost here. I'm just waiting for his Tailwind to go away, because I know when his Tailwind goes away, he's going to want to use Tailwind instead. I want to keep Dragonite at full health, or close to full health, and his Tailwind goes away, so I know he's going to use Tailwind here, and then I'm going to take advantage of that and use my Dragon Claw. So, yeah, there goes the Tornadus, which is a big worry off of me, so he goes into his Latios here. And I make a really stupid play, and I stay in Dragonite, but I really didn't have anything else to sack, because I was thinking, I was just looking at my team, I was like, I don't know, I mean, anybody on my team could be beneficial, besides Venusaur. I should have probably sacked Venusaur, because Venusaur really couldn't do anything to this guy. So, Venusaur is actually going to die on like one hit here, which sucks. So, rest in peace, Venusaur. So yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna go into my Espeon now, and he's gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. I know he's a special attacker, so I'm actually gonna use Calm Mind here. No, I'm not gonna use Calm Mind. That's the next turn. Morning Sun. So Morning Sun, since the sun is up, you know, it's one of those weather-based moves, very much like Synthesis. I think it's actually just like Synthesis. That's hard to say. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna get me back to full health, and I'm gonna use my Calm Mind there. And since I use Calm Mind, this little Dragon Pulse there isn't going to do as much to me. So I'm getting a little bit of HP back from the lefties, which is alright. He's going to go back into Fortress, and I don't really know why. So I'm gonna go for the second Calm Mind here. I'm thinking I can probably baton pass out, but guess what? I only have like 3 Pokemon left, and all of them are like physical attackers. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. The only thing I can really do with this Espeon is just use Stored Power. Stored Power is actually a very, very good move once he's used a couple of Calm Minds, right? He's gonna go for the Gyro Ball here, and he actually gets a crit, which just freaking sucks. So yeah, that really does suck for me. And he's going to withdraw his Fortress. I believe I go for the Morning Sun here. And yeah, that's what I do, and I'm gonna get back up to close to full health, or if not full health, I believe I actually, yeah, 333, which is just hilarious because I'm only 1 HP away from full. But leftovers gets me there. And then he gets Flame Orb. I'm like, oh crap, he's a Guts Conkeldurr. That's not good at all. He goes for the Mach Punch, and guess what? He crits me again! I'm like, dang it, man. His critical hits has 3 critical hits for him in this battle, and 0 for me. I didn't get a critical hit this entire battle, so yeah. Critical hits, just like in the Nuzlocke, screwed me over. But it's alright, I guess, so yeah. I think I'm still behind here. I think now it's 3-3. He's gonna go into his Whimsicott here, and Whimsicott is a freaking devil. I'll tell you right now, he's a freaking devil. I mean, troll is just an understatement. That name is an understatement. I mean, this dude wants to go into his Tailwind. See, I thought my Tailwind problems were done when I knocked out Tornadus, but no, he has 2 Pokemon with Tailwind, and he actually has U-Turn. He's an offensive Whimsicott. I forgot what his name was for a minute. So yeah, he actually has, he told me on Skype that he actually had Giga Drain and HP Fire once the battle was over. So I was like, oh my god, that is a weird Whimsicott. I told you guys he has weird sets. So he's gonna go back into his Fortress. I don't know why, because I'm thinking, okay, this is actually a pretty good thing because, you know, he's just kind of like stalling out his own Tailwind turns. Yeah, because Tailwind only lasted like 3 or 4 turns, which is good, because if it lasted 5 turns, then I would have been screwed. So he's gonna go for the Volt Switch. I have like 4 Calm Minds up, so that's gonna do like absolutely nothing. And he goes back into freaking Whimsicott, and I'm just like, oh, I hate this guy so much. So yeah. He's gonna go for another U-turn. I'm like, what does he do? And it's like, I'm just hoping he doesn't go into Black Kyurem, because Black Kyurem can like wreck me. So I'm gonna stay in here. He keeps on going back into his little Fortress here. I was actually kind of hoping he would go into Black Kyurem there, because I was going to use Stored Power and just knock out Black Kyurem, because basically I can knock out anything on his team now with so many Calm Minds. You know, Stored Power is pretty much going to knock out anything as long as I'm faster. And he is actually going to live even with the Tailwind up. No, actually his Tailwind dies right there. Okay, never mind. And I'm going to kill off his Fortress there. And here we're going to see Whimsicott for the final time. This little devilish demon thing. I hate it. And he's gonna go for another Tailwind. So yeah, these Tailwinds are just like kicking me in the butt. I just hate this guy. So I'm gonna go for the Stored Power. Easily knocks him out. As I already said, Stored Power is pretty much gonna kill anything on his team at this point. And here we are approaching the end of the battle. I believe I have 3 Pokemon left, and he has 2. For the first time in the entire battle, I'm actually ahead. But he has 2 legendary Pokemon left, so this is like, oh wow. And he goes for the Outrage, and I'm like, oh, I'm close to full health, and it's like, can I live, can I live, can I live? It's like, dang it, Espeon, if you're just a little bit bulkier, I mean, if just a little tiny bit bulkier, he could have lived that, because here, I'm gonna go into Victini, and he's gonna go use for Outrage. Use for Outrage, what? Okay, he's gonna go for Outrage. I was gonna say use Outrage and go for Outrage at the same time, but no, it didn't work. And here I live with 20 HP, so I'm like, yes, go Victini! And then I go for Flare Blitz, and it's in the sun, it's Stab, it's Choice Bandit. I'm like, oh yes, it's gonna kill. No, it doesn't kill, so yeah, he's actually max HP, he told me. And my Victini is as well. So yeah, he's gonna live there. I'm gonna go into my last Pokemon, which is Jacksonville Jaguar here, my Landorus. And his Tailwind is not yet gone out. So I look at Landorus' defense, I'm like, okay, I can definitely live this, because, you know, I do have the Intimidate ability. So yeah, I can definitely live that Outrage. I go for my own Outrage. That's gonna kill this guy, and this last Pokemon is going to be his Latios. Who will win? slanderous. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to click that like button down there. I guess like 30 likes or something like that, because that's cool and all. And leave a comment. I'm going to have that comment question up down there for you guys to answer. And like you guys been asking me, like, oh, why do you only upload battles that you only win? And I'm like, okay, well, those are like the only close battles. I mean, I don't lose too much, except for like against Ratboy. I did lose a bit against Ratboy, but oh well. I'll see you guys on the next Pokemon Wi-Fi battle.